We're stepping into January with 1 goal, survival. Zanini has some space. Nobody's closing in on him. Zanini still falls into the box for a penalty. It's Candiano. 1-0 Syracuse after 2 minutes. Good start to the game. Pazienza. Castaldi helps with the attack. Pazienza again. Felicioli, long ball to Silla. Silla in the box. Waits for someone else. Marco Oliva equalizes for Foggia. 1-1. Candiano. Can Syracuse take advantage of 10 men on the Foggia side? Guadagni. Simone Job crosses into the middle and Luan Capani makes it Syracuse 2, Foggia 1. 80 minutes on the clock. Barcella. Cerignola can counter now. Capone in the box beats the man. Capone tackled. Giancarlo Bianchini immediately within the first minute puts Cerignola ahead. 1-0. Free kick, Candiano in the second minute. Candiano lays it up to Guadagni. Over to Valente. Valente shoots. Nicola Valente puts Syracuse ahead after just 1.5 minutes. Arcolano again crosses. Another penalty. Parigi takes it this time in the 15th minute. And this time Giacomo Parigi equalizes for Latina. Arcolano now. Anateri back to Arcolano. Parigi launches the ball. Hergliu. Latina 2, Syracuse 1. Hergliu finds Ekuban. Own goal, Federico Pacchiardi. Catena steps up. Simone Job now on the right. Simone Job gets past the man. Simone Job in the box. Puts it in the middle. Gianluca Contini. 2 substitutes combining for a goal. Syracuse pull one back. 3-2. Zanini loses the man. Arcolano finds Parigi. Parigi shoots. Giacomo Parigi. Latina 4, Syracuse 2. No defense on the away side. Latina are not done. Nor are Syracuse. Contini in the box. Contini 1-on-1. Gianluca Contini pulls one back, but there's surely no chance to equalize now. Zanini on the left. Zanini runs with the ball. Zanini crosses. Guadagni is there. Giuseppe Guadagni puts Syracuse ahead at Monopoly. 1-0. Falzerano runs with the ball. Falzerano in the box into the middle. Magipt Fall makes it 1-1. Equalizes for Monopoly. Tirelli now. Greco runs towards the box. Beats one man. Greco still. Lorenzo Bordo likely wins the game for Monopoly. 2-1. We started this episode with a good win against Foggia, but then back to our old form. 3 losses in a row. I don't know what to say. Against Latina, we got 2 penalties awarded against us. What am I going to do with that? And then against Monopoly, we take the lead immediately and then get a penalty. We miss the penalty and Monopoly come back and win the game. Is that my problem? We are by far the worst team with just 1 win, 3 draws, and 18 losses. We have 6 points. Altamura, in 19th, have 21. They have 21 points. How are we going to stay up? Can we even do it? And will we get sacked if we don't? Unfortunately, going into next season, we will be without Limonelli, who agreed to a deal with Hellas Verona. I was unable to keep him. I tried, I just couldn't. Same with Racine Ba, who's heading to Provercelli next season as his contract runs out. They are good players on our team, but at the same time, I want to gut the team next season and just build it from scratch because clearly we're not competitive. But to try and salvage something that we can this season, I'm making some loan signings. One of them is right here, Hugo Cuenca, who comes in from Genoa on a 6-month loan. He's not going to change the world for us, but I do believe that he will provide some backup on the right wing, and maybe he can even fight for a starting spot with Guadagni. We pay Genoa some monthly fees for playing Cuenca, but otherwise, no salary percentage. I'm happy with that deal. I'll accept it. But today is all about the cup. That's where we still have a chance in a two-legged semifinal tie to get some silverware, potentially, which would be amazing and maybe our only lifeline to save our job. And therefore, against Gubbio, here's what I'm going with. Ferroni in goal, Pacchiardi, Bonacchi as the center backs, Rispoli on the right, Zanini on the left as wing backs, Frisena as a defensive midfielder, in front of him, Barba as the central midfielder and Limonelli as the advanced playmaker, who has been better than Candiano recently. Guadagni starts on the right wing. Maybe our new signing Cuenca can come in if he is not very good. And Alma comes in on the left for Valente, who has just been not good at all. Up front, Gianluca Contini. He scored a couple goals against Latina, and maybe he will be able to bring that form over to the cup as well. I'll switch to attacking, and instruction-wise, we're going to play more direct, standard tempo, counter-attacking football. We'll try to bypass the press as much as we can, passing into space for our wingers to chase the ball down. We'll ask our players to dribble more, to eliminate the risk of passing the ball to the opponent, and maybe just use our speed and physicality to get the ball down to the byline and then cross it in. Out of possession, we're going to press. Our defensive line is going to be standard. We're going to stay on feet, pretty much everything that we always do with Syracuse. And Gubbio start the game. Gubbio corner. Spina. Near post, but headed away. Spina again. Nobody gets in front of him. And Khalid Jankpada gets the lead for Gubbio. Long goal kick. Jankpada puts it down. Girardello now. Girardello shoots! Tommaso Girardello. Beautiful solo attack. Puts Gubbio 2-1 up against Syracuse. Gubbio corner. Ryak. Di Bitonto, Spina now, Ryak again. Ryak finds Jankpada, but the shot is blocked. And the clock ticks away. That's half time. We are so bad. Even when we have the momentum, we concede a goal. And somehow we generated more XG than Gubbio. How is that possible? Why are we so bad? Guys, what was that? Do you even want to win this freaking game? Maybe in the second half. Alma on the wing. Limonelli. Back to Zanini. Finds Alma. Alma crosses. Guadagni is there. Oh my gosh. Jankpada now. Girardello. That's a good tackle. Guadagni now, but loses the ball. Girardello. Jankpada. Spina. We are nowhere. Changes. Guadagni, you're bad. Cuenca. What else should we do? Zanini. Colombini. Frisena is not too bad. Barba and Limonelli. Limonelli. Candiano. Can you do something? Barba has also been bad. Damian. Valente, whatever. 5 changes immediately. I'm just so tired. Candiano free kick. Closing in on the hour mark. Headed away. Valente, Rispoli. Rispoli shoots! Andrea Rispoli pulls one back for Syracuse. That was a very good shot. Valente with the assist. The corners headed away, but Rispoli gets the ball. Nobody steps out to defend him. The keeper should have done better, but I don't care. 2-1. Pada. Minta. Back to Pada. Minta gets the ball. We can't defend him. Cross comes in, headed out. Bonacchi. But Deli gets it back. Costa. Girardello. Spino. Come on, guys. Come on, come on. Damian. The left side is kind of free. But instead we find Rispoli. We trust Rispoli. Rispoli. Yes! Hugo Cuenca on his debut for Syracuse equalizes 2-2, 69-59 on the clock. Rispoli dribbles into the box and puts it on the foot of Cuenca, who does not miss from close range. 2-2. Di Bitonto. Long ball. Cuenca now with it. Rispoli. Contini. Can he get there? No, but Rispoli is there instead. Rispoli in the box again. Rispoli puts it once again back to Cuenca, who takes the lead for Syracuse in the 80th minute. The clearance falls to Rispoli, who can make a pass but is tackled. Maybe the defender got his foot to the ball and that fell to Cuenca, but it doesn't matter. 3-2. Bonacchi. Long ball. Contini brings it down. Cuenca. We love the Cuenca-Rispoli duo. Cuenca again. Cuenca! Hugo Cuenca with a hat-trick on his first game for Syracuse. Did I just make the perfect signing? Rispoli combines with Cuenca again. Cuenca outside of the foot. What a debut and what a potential win. Yes, we did it. We completed the comeback with a performance seemingly out of nowhere, led by Hugo Cuenca, who had a perfect hat-trick within 20 minutes. Maybe we have found the perfect right-wing partnership. People are going to talk about that comeback for a while, and rightly so. Very well done. Syracuse take their chances. That is the perfect summation of the first leg of the semifinal in the cup. Now we have 1 week to prepare for the second leg against Gubbio, but in between we'll have to play Sorrento. I'm excited to put Hugo Cuenca on the right because maybe this is our chance to get out of last place in the league. Hugo Cuenca, you have revitalized this Syracuse save. I am truly a believer now, and I am excited to play the second half of the season now. In the next episode, we'll play Gubbio, hopefully make the cup final, which would be an amazing feat for a Syracuse team that's just struggling in the league with 1 win in 22 games. Let's see if our fortunes change in the next episode. I hope you'll be with me. Until then, ciao.